Good morning, South Dakota. Today we're gonna do some stuff. Last night I was complaining about that person that parked right behind me. Turns out she's from Florida. She's really friendly. We had a great conversation, exchanging tips about living on the road. She's a filmmaker that's been on the road for like a month or so. She's a pretty nice setup with a Prius. Something like 42 miles a gallon. Like, can't argue with that. Actually a good person. I enjoyed having some social interaction for once. And we're heading along pretty much the same route, but I don't think I'll see her again. Normally she camps, Walmarts and whatnot. Gave her some tips, iOverlander app, etc. Well, on with the day. Dude, check it out. It's all stuck together. Wow. Well, we're here at our campsite. There's a board, there's a bike track. I'm gonna go ride for a while and really test the range. I haven't tested range yet, so I've got my charger in the backpack and plenty of time left in the day to figure out just how far I can push it. Quite a while. It's not dead yet. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. My remote is more dead than the board. That's saying something. When it hits 50%, I'll turn around, and then that should be about right. We'll see. I can always charge or push. Pushing isn't that bad, actually. So I started up here. I'm down here. I'm gonna try to do the whole loop. I think I can do the whole loop. You can probably guess what I forgot, and it's another battery for my camera. That 4 miles back in the car. As I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted, so far we've gone 4 miles. I'm in sport and fast mode, so eating battery as quick as I can. Going 4 miles. I'm gonna try and make it around the whole loop. I'm sure I'll have to charge once. And yeah, sorry, you're on a phone now. We are 30 minutes into the ride and 6 miles in distance, and we finally hit 50% charge. Now the question is, do I want to continue, knowing that I am going to have to stop and charge? And the answer is yes, but only for a little bit. I want to ride until I see the next sign, and then figure out how many more miles this whole loop is. Because if it's more than a lot, then I'm going to need 2 charges to complete this loop, and I can't do that today. It's going to get dark sometime soon. Okay, so somewhere around here is about half charge. I started there, so that means I'll die right about there. So I need 1 charge, like 1 full charge to complete this whole loop. But a full charge takes 3 hours, and that's not gonna happen. So it's with much regret that we go back the way we came. Give it a good push. Always push start, coast down hills, etc. See if we can stretch this out and get back home. We've been on, let's see how much we got. We have 25% battery left. It feels a little slower, but nothing horribly slow. Still clipping along at a good pace. 12 miles. We've gone 12 miles. Almost back. Here's the railroad tracks. How to kill yourself. Alright, big downhill. Be nice on the battery. And we're off again. Alright, we were back at my car, but it still has 25%, so we're gonna do a nice punishing hill climb and see how it likes that. If it's still not dead, then I'll keep riding it until it does. It's definitely lost that initial torque, but nope, still 25%. This thing is not stopping anytime soon. I'm gonna be nice. We'll see where this path goes. Controller just vibrated, which is a nice way of telling you you're at 10%. So I'm gonna go just a little bit further, turn around, and do that hill climb again, because we are gonna beat the crap out of this board and find out just how much battery is possibly in it. Little carves nice though. I love doing that. Flat roads and carving, it's like, that's nice. Alright. I'm here and apparently the trail ends in 2,500 feet. So I think that's a good place to stop and head back. So one flash is 10% and it's only got one green flash. So there's board battery is green and then blue is the controller. My legs on the other hand, oh, it's comfy, but after 2 hours of riding, 1.5 hours of riding, it is pretty stiff. Oh, that's it. Not much of an overlook. Just kind of a, yeah, that water's pretty disgusting. All right. See if we can make it back without having to push. Yep, still got one dot. Hasn't gone to red yet, which is nice. Well, it just died on me. Red light. It vibrated like that. It just went, nope, I'm done. So I coasted out. We're at its final resting point. 15.9 miles. I'm not that far from my car, so I'm gonna try the old turn it off and back on again trick and see if that works. Let's see. Heat sinks aren't bad. Motor's not bad. Battery's a little warm, but not by much. Oh, it's not happy. I gotta go uphill. Alright. Push, 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 accelerate. Oh, it's trying. Yeah, I'm flooring it. That's all it's got. Oh, come on. I want to make 16 miles. Shower thought, if I come to this downhill section and it dies, do the brakes still work? They are regenerative brakes, so hopefully? I don't know actually. Okay, we hit the downhill section. Yes, the brakes still work. Just gonna coast it as far as I can. There's my car, but it's still going. So let's just keep trying to kill it. Well, it's not glamorous, but I'm just gonna drive around in a circle in this park until it finally eats it. Second time it dies, then that's it. It's dead. I want to get as much range as possible. But if it dies, I'm not gonna try to turn it off and back on again. It's just, that's it. It's the end. Good show. Apparently you can still ride it on 10% battery. Can't really feel my feet anymore. I think I might die before the board does at this point. Like 17.7, 17.8 miles right now. The only thing keeping me going is just the knowledge of how far you can go. We're definitely not at top speed of 11 miles an hour anymore. I can't feel my toes. This thing will not die. Please die. I want to go home. I want to eat dinner. It's late. I want to eat dinner. I think it's happening. I think it's happening. Finally. We stopped. It's over. It's finally over. Can it still go? Nope. Let's check it out. Ah, it's dead. Finally dead. Well, it looks like it can still go. Can it brake? Yes. So, on a dead battery, you can still go downhill, and the brakes will still work. Just don't expect to be going uphill at any speed whatsoever. Alright, let's go put this on charge and do a debrief. Ride debrief. How I'm feeling. I can't really feel my toes. Feeling's starting to come back, but it's pretty sore. I'm just not used to long distance longboard rides. Excuse me, I'm about 2 miles from the airport. Let me frame this properly so you can put the screenshot of the ride right there. 18.7 miles. It's really 18.5 because I forgot to turn it off and I drove my car back to this park from a small parking lot away. 18.5 miles. Let's see what the predicted range was. And on the yuneec e-go2 website, they say 18 miles. So yeah, we did it. Max speed, 12 miles an hour. I don't know about that. My average was 11.9. Maybe I'm just a little heavy dude, but I'm about 160. I had my backpack on, so we'll call it 165. Charge time, 3 to 5 hours. Yeah, it's gonna take 5 hours. It's flat. Oh man. That was a long ride, and I don't know if I'd be willing to do it again. We'll see about tomorrow. So this segment of the video is over. If you came from the electric skateboarding subreddit, thank you for watching. The rest is just a vlog, since I do daily vlogs on this channel every day at 10 a.m. Eastern Time about my travels around America. Because I felt like it, basically. There's one more thing I gotta say. I was doing some Googling, and it turns out the Sioux Falls Bike Trail Loop is 19.1 miles, and I went 18.5 miles. So it is conceivable that with an hour of stopping somewhere and letting it charge, I could actually go around the entire city. Maybe I should do that tomorrow. You get hungry after riding that long. Really hungry. Napping and waiting for the board to charge. Taking a while. I'm checking it every half hour to figure out how long it's going to take to charge tomorrow when I absolutely abuse it and drain it again. 2 hours of charging and I got 50% charge. That's pretty reasonable considering I drained it down to probably 5% battery. If that, I won't be going that low tomorrow, so in 2 hours I should be charged up enough to finish the route and be good to go. Now, right now, my biggest complaint is actually my neighbor who insists on leaving his door open and blasting country music as loud as he can. Let me show you. My biggest complaint with country music is not the repetitive lyrics or anything like that. It's the fact that every single song sounds exactly the same. Like there was one recipe in the beginning and then everyone just started copying that recipe. Honestly, it sucks. I don't like it. It's a very polarizing issue, so oh well. In a little bit, I'm gonna head over to my campsite. Only at 50% charge, so the rest I can charge up off my battery and not have a dead battery in the morning. As usual, I can forget to do an outro sometimes because I'm tired. That's about it. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.